Just today, my daily commute had been disturbed. A station I usually cross was closed. Then I happened to pass by Recto where an entire neighborhood was devastated by a recent fire. It was an eye-opening moment for me of how the other half lives. Our social science course with Sir Galang as my prof made me aware of the state of the Philippines in terms of our alarming population, inequality, and other issues. But only as concepts it remained to me. Commuting in Metro Manila is hard enough as it is for a middle class person such as myself, and on my way to campus, I've always witnessed the social divide becoming more magnified than ever. I've had my fair share of comfortability, but to witness how the other lower half lives, aggravated by this natural catastrophe, was very heartbreaking for me. It was as if it now made sense why we had to learn SocSci, why we needed to be with a partner community, and most importantly, why we need to appreciate and be able to make a stand when situations demand it to me. My daily commute may have been troubled for a day, but my brothers and sisters had their lives shaken up by this. And it occurred to me, what about those things I didn't know about, wasn't aware of, or even affected by? SocSci 13 made manifest to me how grave it is of an issue to be knowledgeable for society. And now I know that the concepts we learned is really the reality that we face today.
Good day, Sir Echo. Tanet here. I have learned two greatest lessons in SocSci 13. One is that of donut economics, and the other is that of having people to learn with, both of which I think I will remember for a long time. The one about donut economics is close to my heart, and therefore is great for me because I'm trying to start my journey towards advocating for the environment, and the donut economics taking into account that there are certain boundaries like that of ecological ceiling that we should adhere to in our journey towards sustainable development is something I will remember and try to use. With the joy of having people to learn with and to work with, on the other hand, I felt good things too. It was such a joy to work with my group mates in our assessments and to get to discuss with the class during our synchronous sessions. Stay curious. Thank you.
Hello po, Sir Echo. Thank you po for the semester. Sa inyo ko natutunan yung supply pati demand side ng mga sitwasyon. Ayun po, salamat!
Hi, sir. Thank you for the concepts and theories that you have taught us throughout the course and how we can apply this in the Philippine context in terms of improving infrastructure, agricultural practices, providing quality education, amongst others.
Through Social Science 13, I was able to learn the basic concepts and theories about social science and its application in the real world in terms of issues and problems. I was continuously challenged to think and analyze critically during the class. There were activities when we tackled different social phenomena and problems from different perspectives, such as social, technological, economical, ecological, and political factors that may be involved. We are also taught to question assumptions, identify biases, and evaluate the evidences and arguments presented. So thank you so much, Sir Echo, for teaching us this semester.
Sir, thank you so much for the sem. It was very meaningful and interesting. And well, the biggest lesson that I learned was that everything that we do, all the systems that we create, do come with assumptions and factors that we are not able to consider. So that's why we have market externalities and market failures, which we also try to solve with solutions, assuming, again, other factors are constant or other factors will turn out some way, which result in more market externalities, market failures. But we are doing our best, and it is good na we have the system of sustainable development goals and Ponent economics that allow us to view development in a more sustainable light. Like, okay, we can say that we should be able to develop in the interest of nature as well. But then there are actually like these systems of thought already in place that we can use in order to achieve those sorts of things by those metrics. So thank you again, sir. Goodbye.
Good evening, sir. This is Josh, and I'd really like to thank you for the sem. It's been quite a fun ride so far, and I'm really thankful for all the lessons that you've imparted upon us. And I think that among the lessons in SocSci, sustainable development is one of the most important, especially in conjunction with NSTP and chemistry. I think with that, as a scientist and as a chemistry student, like it's important for us to find ways on how we can improve life, and especially related to sustainable development, like ways to diminish hunger and to improve life on on land and underwater. And I think and hope that through science we may be able to find means to improve and really develop sustainably.
Hello, sir. I'm Paul Tranico. I'm also grateful for the class I took this sem on SocSci. It was a real eye opener for me because it gives me a better understanding on the different sectors and how there are many different dimensions, especially with the marginalized sectors, on how they're affected by like the different laws, where they are situated, and the innovations. It really gives me a better understanding of the society around me in a much fuller sense. Plus, like Josh, it also gives me an understanding of what I can do for the community, given my abilities to make a more sustainable community.
Hi, sir. I'm Wisdom D, and what I've learned in your class, sir, is sustainable development. As a chemist, we're taught to translate scientific concepts into into something that the general viewer can understand. So I was able to apply this going to the location for Big Guess. In here, where I was able to think and use my effective communication, and through this, I was able to apply some social science policies to the one I'm assigned with. For example, I was able to use some project implementations with them, and using tools that are more complicated for them to use and explain to a more general way. For example, is the soil test kit, in which our group uh, propo- proposed to the partnering community. These are some examples that I learned how I can apply it to the partner community. Thank you, sir.